high level for this standard and show that they have mastered it. So I have no idea what things are. Let's go to, okay, Boo 1. I have no idea what I'm going to get here. Let's just spin the dice and see what we get. Okay, so I've got my standard, what I need, what the teacher has to do, the prompt for what you say, the correct model, a rubric for grading it, the actual task itself, the paper, and how you decide. Okay, so
What is that website again?
how about I send that to Diane and she can forward that on to you. I can back up and show you where I went, but it's a huge long URL.
If we Google Hawaii mathematics.
Yeah, what did you Google to begin with?
Yeah, I did. It's the standards toolkit is from Hawaii, and I did just go to Hawaii math standards, I think. And then I went to assessments. And you can look by grade level or by domain.
Do all
Yeah, I got it.
states have something like this? Because, we found that
No.
some in New York.
No, all states do not.
Okay.
I have pieces and parts from many states that I like.
Okay.
Iowa has been a little bit farther behind because we were the last state to get on board for the Common Core. And so rather than spending massive amounts of dollars that were developing strictly for Iowa, they spent their time developing the extra pieces for Common Core that Iowa put on for the Iowa Core, which is grade 2 and high school, and they've developed wonderful resources for those that weren't a part of the others, knowing that I could find quality material in the other states. Now that may change more as we've got Learn Iowa out there and things that are beginning to be built. So we're just a little bit farther behind, but that's the reason why.
Okay.
I like the Kansas flip books, I like the Mississippi scaffolding documents, I like the Hawaii assessments, I like the North Carolina games. I mean, Illinois has got some wonderful tasks out there. There's a whole lot of states that have good resources.
Okay.
If you're looking for something and you want some help, give me an email and I will try to track something down for you specific.
So Diane, do you have like a Symbaloo page somewhere? Do you have, like, as you're discovering these things, are you putting them all somewhere that we can have access to? Or?
Not yet, that would be a grand idea. Right now, I'm kind of housing everything in my Google Drive, and I want to be out and share with teachers in person, because
Sure.
how would you use them? If I just dump them on you, like, well, what do I want to do here? If I just gave you that North Carolina site, it's overwhelming. If I just gave you that Engage New York and didn't say, okay, we want to go to the library, we want to go to the modules, we want to go down to the topics, those kind of things. So that's my rationale. Because if you don't know how to use it, it's a time waster, and I don't have any time to spare, and you guys have even less.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, I don't know about the fluency on the days that we have ST Math, because.
Okay, ST Math is its own fluency practice.
Okay, all
If you
right.
are doing ST Math, please continue.
Oh, I would.
It
yeah.
is fabulous conceptual thinking. There's no words to get bogged down, so now the students have to, I wonder how I'm going to get GG across here. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. Let me click and see what happens. Oh, when I click here, this happens. How do I apply that for this problem? I need that penguin to get across. It's wonderful conceptual thinking. Don't lessen any time on ST Math. In fact, bump it up.
Is that supposed to be like a supplemental, or is that supposed to be in place of what you're already doing, ST Math?
ST Math is a practice of skills that hopefully have been encountered in my regular classroom, but if I have a student who is on there and learning ahead, I'm okay with that, because they are front-loading some thinking. When it comes back to the lesson, they're cementing their thinking.
Diane, do you have any idea, we have a grant for ST Math this year, or is that gonna be available next year, or?
The STEM is still a very much supported initiative at this point. It's all based on money. I don't know what the legislation will offer. So they've been expanding instead of taking away, so if I was guessing, I would say yes, it will still be something that I could apply for. There's very few grants out there in mathematics, so it looks like this one would be likely to be offered again.
That was, I guess I thought, once we have it, we get it. but
Nope, it's a one-year grant process, and I am aware of many schools who also asked to get it and were unsuccessful in having the award, and they had received other awards in the past, and it seemed like an easy process, just apply and you'll get it. No, not necessarily, so when you do your applications, you do need to spend a little bit of extra effort in crafting on why you want it and how you're going to use it and the need.
And Diane, we have a ST Math follow-up, I didn't know if you're interested in it all.
Is that
on
with Amber
December
maybe?
3rd, and they're gonna be here,
Excellent.
at the end of the day, like 3:45.
December 3rd?
Yeah, December 3rd. And
Okay.
Nottaway will be here, and what was the other school?